Alright, we got a hive inspection today. I'm going to do a quick one, but just to show you, this is what a honey super frame looks like that is being built out. We have a lot of honey, and then this white part in the center is the capped honey, so they cap it over in all white. So it looks like we have bees making a lot of honey up in this honey super, which is exactly what we want. This is a frame of basically all capped. The top is still not drawn out and a little honey is being put in, but this is essentially what you want to see when you see it capped honey. And this is half capped and the middle is uncapped, because you can still see that there's not that white or yellowish covering. Here in the center, it looks like that's a queen cell. It's a little larger, and you see how it's puffed out, because I think that might be the reason why they were the queen was kicked out of the hive the other day, and those bees were on the front of the hive showing some swarm activity. This is an example of a frame that is capped brood, where eggs are harvesting and soon will become bees. And all this center at the top, we have some honey where my thumb is, and again we have capped brood on the center, and then on where my left finger is, that's where there's some honey, and on the top right is also some honey. Another frame that looks like it has a queen cell right there, and then at the bottom right there as well, looks like there's a couple more, or another one right there. It looks like they're trying to get rid of this queen and producing a new one. In this box we have no new eggs, but we do have larvae. We have maybe 5 to 10 queen cups, which makes me think that they're trying to get rid of their queen. Capped honey, pollen, it seems solid, except for the fact that I didn't see the queen, and I also saw a lot of queen cups, so a new queen may be on the horizon. I'm not gonna crush any, I'm just gonna let the bees do their thing. This is an example of a frame that is basically all uncapped honey. You could see that there's no capping except for at the very, very top. This frame is being built out at the top, capped honey, and then this side is still wonky as hell. Pretty bad in terms of how they spread out their honeycomb. So I'm just gonna keep it in here, and hopefully when they run out of space and on the other frames, they'll just finally build this out. This box had pretty much all honey. No new eggs in either box, some larvae, mostly honey is in all of this. We have one frame of just pollen. Didn't see the queen, saw a bunch of queen cells, queen cups, which would make me believe that by next week we're gonna see a new queen. Didn't see the queen this week, also didn't really look for her. If she's anywhere, she would probably be in here, because this is where a little bit of larva is, so that would make me think that that's at least somewhat fresher. However, there's like barely any larva in this frame. All in all, I think we're gonna have honey this year, as long as we're able to get a new queen. There's being honey built up in here, ton of honey down here, which I usually am gonna leave honey in these two boxes and these two frames for them for overwinter. However, all in all, as long as we get a new queen, everything looks good.